Okay, welcome to my proving grounds. Now, one of the things that we're going to be doing right now is checking a binary's integrity and what certificate it has. And you can do that using a simple app that you can find in a suite called sysinternals. It's called sigcheck. And I will bring it open. Let me see. If I open up the directory, uh, sysinternals suite, the application we are looking for is sigcheck. There's also sigcheck 64 if you're running on a 64-bit machine. If you're running a 64-bit machine, you can run either one of these. I'll just use the base model just so that way everybody's on the same page. Now, here's the scenario, and it's simple. You download some software. Later on, you go to the creator site and you see the checksum information. What that means is there's several different hashes for the original application. You can go to some kind of hash comparison software and you can try to run it on the application you have in order to see what if that hash is the same. Well, that's what sigcheck does. If we actually go here and hover over it, the description is file version and signature viewer. And that's what it is. It's being used in order to verify. So, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to double click on it. Actually, decline that. We're going to right click on that and run it as administrator because you have both options. Say yes, and then we agree to terms of service. There it is. It's currently running. Now, if we open up command prompt in as an administrator, we can type in sigcheck and first let me get in there. Let me go back to this, highlight it, and we'll just copy the path. Now we'll change the directory, go to that path. Now we type in sigcheck. And what you're going to get is pretty much a breakdown of everything that you can do. One of the best parts, it gives you the usage. You type in sigcheck and you can put any of these tags. And let's if we extend it over here. And then the file or the directory path to the file that you want to actually verify. Now we can go through all of these. A shows the extended version information and entropy measure reported. Don't know what that is, but we will play with that. But if you wanted to actually test something else out, we can go to we can do a sig check on one of the other applications that are here. Let's say we want to do a sig check on reg delete null. We're just gonna hover over this, copy that. Now, we can do sig check and we'll do it the H tag. That stands to show the hashes, or at least that's the way it's described over here. Show file hashes. So we do that, space, and then we go and we put the name of the application that we want to test out. So we'll paste that there. Original delete. I'll put .exe because I believe it is an exe file. And here we got our verification. It is signed. The signing date was back in 2020 by Microsoft. The company that put it in was sysinternals.com. And the description, delete registry keys with embedded nulls. And you have the MD5 hash, SHA-1, PSHA, P256, SHA-256, which is, I'm familiar with MD5 and 256 SHA here, over here. The others I'm not, but these are all different algorithms that are used in order to be able to identify what the application is, if there were any changes done to the application, and then we ran this, these hashes would be different. And if that ever happened, you knew that the one that you have is not the original. It's been tampered with. That's a very good thing, especially if you download software that you don't necessarily want to pay for, Adobe, or anything like that, and then you run the hashes from the original, and then you run the one that you downloaded. Sometimes you can find out whether or not something's been tampered with this way. That's the short version. The long version, that's all you really need to know. Is this is how you can do verifications. But if you want to do a different type of test, let's bring this back and let's try one of the other hashes here. Uh, let's say we want to see, let's see, P, just for the heck of it. We go over here, we put a P there, and then put that there. And wow, you're getting a lot more information. And we have different options here. Let's see what other hashes we can look at. Let's see. CSV output with tab delimiters. Let's try that one. Let's see. CT. And there it is. Everything, instead of coming out like this, or should I say like this, everything's being tabbed out. A little bit easier to read. Actually, the other way was easier to read as far as I'm concerned, but this actually saves you on a little bit of space, less scrolling. You can play around with this. You can also check with VirusTotal in order to see if it's in their database as something as a potential Trojan or malware. Have fun with this and have a great day.